Let's talk about the one relationship that shapes every other one in your life. Not your partner, not your parents, not your friends. You. The relationship you have with yourself will determine how you let people treat you, what you believe you deserve, what kind of love you accept, and how far you're willing to go in this life. The most valuable relationship you'll ever have is the one between you, and the one between you and God, because everything else flows from there. Before we get into this life-changing message, take a moment to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and drop a comment below. Your support doesn't just help the channel, it helps the mission. Every like pushes this message further. Every comment becomes part of something bigger than us. We're not just creating content, we're building a movement. So show love, stay connected, and let's keep growing together. Now let's get into it. Know who you are without the noise, before you can love yourself. You've got to meet yourself. Not your job title, not your relationship status, not your social media version, the real you. Ask yourself, who am I when I'm alone? Who am I when no one's watching? Who am I when I'm not trying to be liked or chosen? You can't have a healthy relationship with yourself if you don't even know who you are. Strip away the pressure. Silence the world. Listen to your soul. Be honest about the way you talk to yourself. Let's get real. Some of us speak to ourselves worse than we would to an enemy. You messed up? You call yourself stupid. You failed? You say you're worthless. You get rejected? You assume you're unlovable? But if someone else talked to you the way you talk to you, you'd cut them off. Why do we tolerate that voice in our own head? Start checking your self-talk. Start responding to it. Start choosing kindness, even with yourself. You're not your past. You're the lesson it taught. Most people never truly connect with themselves because they can't forgive who they used to be. Listen, you are not the bad choices. You are not the broken version of yourself. You are not the person who let that pain continue. You are becoming. You are growing. You are healing. Self-love isn't about pretending nothing happened. It's about acknowledging what did and loving yourself anyway. You're not stuck in your story. You're rewriting it. Build a routine of respect. Relationships grow through consistency, right? Same with yourself. That means taking care of your body, honoring your boundaries, not betraying yourself to please people. Keeping the promises you make to you. If you say, I'm going to the gym, go. If you say, I'm not texting them again, don't. If you say, I deserve better, act like it. Trust is built in the small moments. Keep showing you that you can be counted on. Make God the foundation. Now hear me clearly. You cannot build a strong relationship with yourself if you leave God out of the picture, because He's the one who created you. He's the one who knows you, even better than you know yourself. He's the one who whispers your identity, even when the world tries to label you something else. Say, God, show me who I really am. Help me love the me you designed. Help me see myself the way you see me. When God is your mirror, your whole life changes. Protect your energy like it's sacred because it is. You can't have a healthy relationship with yourself if you're constantly surrounded by people who drain you, who doubt you, who disrespect you. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is walk away. Not out of hate, but out of honor. Honor your peace. Honor your spirit. Honor your growth. Some people will misunderstand that, and that's okay. You weren't made to shrink just to stay connected. Be alone, and be okay with it. Most people avoid themselves by always being with someone else. But solitude is where you meet your soul. Take yourself on walks, write in a journal, sit in silence, be still, without reaching for a distraction. Learn how to enjoy your own company, because when you can be full by yourself, you'll stop begging others to fill your cup. Stop waiting to be loved to start loving yourself. You don't need someone else to give you permission, to say you're beautiful, to say you're enough, to say you're worthy. Say it to yourself. Say, I deserve peace. I'm not too much. I'm just enough. My story matters. I love me even while I'm growing. Because when you truly love yourself, you don't settle. You don't chase. You don't shrink. You rise. Your relationship with you sets the tone for everything else. You teach people how to treat you by the way you treat you. So if you constantly disrespect yourself, don't be surprised when others do the same. Raise your standard. Love yourself out loud. Don't apologize for the light inside you. And here's the truth. When your inner relationship is strong, you won't fear rejection. You won't cling to validation. You'll walk in rooms like you belong there, because you do. The most valuable relationship you'll ever have isn't with a soulmate, isn't with your dream partner. It's with your own soul, with your own truth, with your creator. Everything flows from that. So stop abandoning yourself. Stop waiting for someone else to love you right. Start being the one who shows up, the one who listens, the one who stays. Because when you honor that relationship, the rest falls into place, and this time, you won't forget who you are ever again. Let me ask you something real. When was the last time you sat with yourself? Not distracted, not scrolling, not pretending, just you. Most people avoid being alone with themselves because deep down, they don't know themselves. And you can't truly love something you haven't taken time to understand. So before you build a better relationship with yourself, you've got to ask, who am I when I'm not performing? Who am I when I stop trying to be liked? What are my values, my fears, my dreams, my wounds? Self-love begins with self-awareness. So many people are in toxic relationships with themselves because they believe lies someone else planted. You're too much. You're not enough. You'll never change. You'll always be broken. But listen, that's not your voice. That's the echo of pain. That's the residue of rejection. It's time to talk back. Say, I am not too broken to be loved. I am not defined by my past. I was created on purpose, with purpose. The most valuable relationship you'll ever have starts with telling yourself the truth. We give grace to everybody but ourselves. You fall short, you beat yourself up, you make a mistake, you replay it 1,000 times, you get embarrassed, you label yourself as a failure, but if your friend made the same mistake, would you talk to them like that? Probably not. So why is your voice so harsh with you? Start speaking kindly to yourself. Encouragement ain't just for others, it's for you too. You deserve your own love, your own compassion, your own patience. You feed your body, you feed your phone with attention, but your soul, you starve it. Spending time alone with God? Rare. Speaking life over yourself? Unfamiliar? Doing something just because it fills you up spiritually? Almost never. But you were never created to run on empty. The most valuable relationship is one that feeds you, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. So start showing up for your soul like it matters, because it does. When the world tells you you're not good enough, look in a different mirror. Because God doesn't see your flaws the way you do. He sees the intentional design behind your creation. He knows the story behind your scars. He knows the lessons behind your losses. He knows the future you can't see yet. And he still says, you are loved, you are chosen, you are mine. The most valuable relationship is the one that reminds you who you are when you forget. That's what God does. If you love yourself, you'll protect yourself. That means setting boundaries, not out of spite, but out of respect. Boundaries are not walls, they're gates. They don't keep love out, they keep toxicity out. When you love you stop tolerating disrespect. You stop overextending yourself for people who never reciprocate. You stop sacrificing your peace just to keep someone around. Boundaries don't make you selfish, they make you stable. You were never meant to live this life completely alone. But solitude? That's different. Solitude is intentional time with you, time with God, time to reflect, breathe, realign. Isolation numbs, solitude nourishes. Don't be afraid to unplug, to say no, to stay home, to check in with your own heart. You are a relationship worth investing in. Give yourself time. Think about it. How can you have a good relationship with anyone who constantly breaks promises? Same goes for you. You said you stopped talking to that person. Do it. You said you'd go after that dream. Start. You said you'd rest, eat better, pray more, follow through. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build trust. You build credibility. You build confidence. Don't wait to feel ready. Prove to yourself that you're reliable, even on hard days. People treat you the way you treat you. If you constantly tear yourself down, you'll attract people who do the same. If you don't believe you're worthy, you'll settle for whatever's offered. But when you love you, when you know your value, you walk differently, talk differently, date differently, work differently. Everything shifts when you decide you matter. This is seeing unlimited greatness, and this is your reminder. The most valuable relationship you'll ever have isn't with someone who completes you. It's with the you who is always whole, and the God who's always been there. So start showing up for that relationship. Talk to yourself with love. Stand up for your peace. Keep your promises. And let God remind you every day that who you are is not a mistake, that loving yourself isn't pride, it's obedience, that you are not alone on this journey, because when your foundation is strong, when your inner world is aligned, the outside begins to reflect that, and that's when life gets real. If you'd like to support the channel and help us keep pushing forward, there are links in the description where you can donate. Every contribution helps us reach more people, do more good, and keep this mission alive. There's also a store down below where you can grab something for yourself, or even better, a gift for someone you care about. It's a simple way to spread love and let someone know they matter. We're all just trying to grow, to become better, to rise above the noise and step into who we're really meant to be. And I truly believe change is possible, the kind of change that creates a ripple effect and helps others see the beauty still left in this world. This channel is about real growth, real transformation, and I'm here to give you a front row seat to what that looks like. Raw, honest, and grounded in purpose. God is within all of us, and my goal is simple: to reflect that light as clearly and powerfully as I can, for you and for the world around us.